6 months ago, I started my process in the Commission Pastors Program. And I didn't really have sure footing in it, but I knew it was a part of the process in what God was calling us into. So me and my wife both are in the program, and it's really challenged me with my education program and what they're calling us into with that aspect of the Commission Pastor Program. And just, we're already doing the works of the ministry now here at Vanguard. And the Commission Pastors Program is just enlightening me in my process in going through this, going through what God is calling me into. I think the Commission Pastors Program has a great setup. I never sensed there's a call for me to go to seminary, but the Commission Pastors Program better suits me, and where I'm able to do full-time ministry and plus get the education process done also. I meet with my mentor, which he's Nate Bull, and right now he's went through the seminary process of it, and he's helping me and guiding me in certain areas on how I could meet the requirements of what the Commission Pastors course is asking me to meet. And there's some pull and tugs in certain areas as we're going through it, but I'm yielding to myself. And in me yielding to myself, I know I have to do what the Commission Pastors Program is asking me to do to further our walk here in the Edison neighborhood. Vanguard Church, the basis of our church is our house churches, where, and coming into this, and Nate and Keith began to unfold to me what house churches was, and I wasn't a big believer in the house church settings. And we began to go through that process of the house churches, and we opened our home up, and people began to come, and it was a young lady that began to come that the very first night that we opened it up. And this young lady happened to be on drugs, and as she sat on my couch, I asked myself, Lord, what are we doing? We got people on drugs in our home, and I was like, all right, we'll make it through this process, this part tonight. And then the next week came, and she came again, and she was a little more attentive, asking questions, and just every week you start to see the transformation in that young lady's life. So I knew after a period of time that we were doing the right thing. We were doing the right thing. So we really invite our community to come out and participate in the house churches. That's where we do most of our discipleship, is in the house churches. Also, we offer here a discipleship program that people want to come into the knowledge of the Lord on a whole different level. We say discipleship never ends. So if you get in this program, you're in it for the long haul. We have a growing church. It's grew more than I ever thought it has in this 3.5 year span. We have a multicultural church, and it's blowing my mind right now. I never thought that this church would be the church that it is right now. And we just see the influence of the neighborhood just coming out on a whole different level. The Edison neighborhood is a very diverse neighborhood, and we see that in our church on Sunday morning and on a whole different level. So it's amazing. It's amazing right now on how the Vanguard Church is really reaching out to this neighborhood. Our focus is the community. The Commission Pastors Program, for me, it gives me some grounding in the areas that I hadn't had grounding in before, as far as educational aspect of it, and that's just been huge for me and my wife in our process thus far through this commission pastors program.